So have you heard that the Jews are going to rebuild the temple and the Antichrist is going to enter into the temple and declare himself to be God? I don't see how that's possible. The Jews can build a temple. It won't be the temple of God. God is not dwelling in temples made with hands. It says the Most High dwells not in a temple made with hands, but in earthen vessels. We are the temple. It says that we all as living stones are being built up a spiritual house to offer spiritual sacrifices. So I don't see how the Antichrist can enter into the temple in Jerusalem when they can build their temple. They don't even believe in Jesus. And this is all based on some verses in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, verse 3 and 4, where it says, the man of sin, the son of perdition, enters into the temple and declares himself to be God. And if you look at temple, it's naas, and it's used over 20 times in the New Testament referring to the spiritual temple. The physical temple is always another word, it's Haran. Like when Jesus went into the temple, it's Haran. When Jesus said, tear down this temple and I'll build it up again in 3 days, and he was talking about his body as a temple, that's the word naas. When it says, the Most High dwelleth not in a temple made with hands, but in earthen vessels. Okay? Temple is the spiritual temple. It's naas. Just like this verse when it says, the man of sin enters into the temple of God. It's naas. And so I think they're talking about the spiritual temple, and I believe and it doesn't say the Antichrist enters into the temple either. It says the man of sin, the son of perdition. I think the man of sin is your old man who ruled the temple before the Holy Spirit went in there. And if you take the mark of the beast, your temple will become desolate, and the man of sin is going to go back into the temple. So that's what I think this is talking about. So something to look into, something to research. You know, don't believe every mainstream teaching out there. Sometimes you have to dig a little deeper